What's up everyone, welcome to part 2 of the career mode. This is the second scenario at the Austrian Grand Prix with the F2 cars. I believe there's contact with Devin Butler and we've kind of got to fight our way back through the field or something like that. So we're going to jump in, watch the cutscene and then see how this whole thing plays out.
Look at them go! There's contact! Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way for them to have avoided that. And look, there's significant damage. Not sure if that was down to recklessness or sheer aggression, but I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
Devin Butler wins the award for douchebag of the year. That was a horrific move, cutting across the racetrack like that. And I win douchebag of the year as well because that botch job editing that I did back there was horrendous. I got nowhere to edit that back either, so that's kind of what I'm stuck with. I apologise for that. Anyway, so we've taken control of the car, which I rarely have control of the car, so this is a good start. Now, where are we? P11, we've got Gunther ahead of us, Delatraz behind us, and we need to catch these cars ahead. We've got 5 or 4 odd laps to do it. Let's see how far up the field we can get. Yeah, so not very far up the field is the answer to that question. We begin the final lap and we are still behind Gunther in P11. There is no pace. I have no confidence in the car. I am catching Gunther, but it always just seems like when I gain a little bit of confidence, I make a mistake or something goes on. So it's just not going to happen. P11, I think, is the best we're going to do unless Gunther makes a mistake. There, you see, coming out of the hairpit. I'm trying to get as good an exit as I can. I'm trying to fill the throttle. The car is just not behaving. I'm just not having it. It's just so difficult to drive out of these sharp hairpin, slow corners where traction is everything, and it's just not happening. So we're about to come into the final sector shortly. Lando Norris wins the race, and Devin Butler did get a 5-second time penalty. That's also in there. I skipped that a little bit, my bad. But he does get a 5-second time penalty. Not that that matters for us because he's a mile and a half up the road anyway. Yeah, we're not even going to get in the points here. This is a horrendous drive. I hope Ferrari have turned a blind eye to this one. This is, yeah. Well, that was a blowout basically. That was really not a very good showing. 11th. Yeah, we're just going to have to move on to the next one. Hope for the best. Hopefully, it's not all bad news. Still got one more chance to prove ourselves. See how we go.
Bad luck today. That must be incredibly disappointing. It seems to me that collision with Devon clearly cost you a lot of time. Are you disappointed with the final result?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, there's not a lot I could have done about it, I suppose, but, you know, he could have been a bit less of a dick. But it is what it is now. We're just going to have to move on to the next one, aren't we?
So did you ever think you'd get the place back from Devon?
Look, I was hopeful. I was a bit optimistic probably, but, I mean, maybe if I was some sort of hero, probably, but not today. Didn't happen.
I've seen that you and Lucas have been picking up a lot of points recently. What do you think of your championship chances?
Well, if I have any more races like I did today, not very good.
Appreciate your time.
Hey, Devin. Devin, stop.
Not now, I'm busy.
Hey, what are you doing out there? Seriously. I'm gonna celebrate my excellent drive.
We saw what you did. It was reckless. You should have been black flagged.
Yeah, and I wasn't because it was my line. You were in my space. You shouldn't have been. Next time, stay out of my way.
No! Someone could have been hurt.
And that didn't happen, so what's your problem?
My problem is that your actions out there are too dangerous.
Listen, contact happens, okay? I took my penalty, but I kept it focused, kept it smooth, and came out on top. That's racing. I bring it to you every time I make a tough move. You want to play race director? Then quit driving and take the job. Until then, I don't owe you anything.
Devin, you don't get it. It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Look, you grab your space on the track, and then it's all or nothing. That's just how it goes. And anyway, you still couldn't beat me, even with my penalty. So no hard feelings, okay? Not from my end anyway. Chin up.
I could honestly hit you with a car, mate. I wouldn't even care. Anyway, alright, well that's it for part 2. I'll leave the link in the description for part 3 below, and if you haven't seen part 1, I'll also leave that in there. And I'll catch you on the other side for that one.